Hello guys, welcome to our first ever YouTube video on our new channel. I am MC Explorer, that's my code name I guess, and this is...
Sky.
Alright, today I have finished recreating Super Mario Bros. World 1, Level 1 from the original game in Minecraft. This is not a traditional first video for many video creators, so I hope you like it. Let's get started. And now I will go into creative mode, aka the spectator mode, show you some of the basic commands and the enemy spawning setup. And it's gonna work without all the texture packs and retextures of everything. It can work without that. You can recreate this for any sort of platformer you want. Anyways, so for this one, anyone. So first off, I just realized I should probably show you this. This is the chain of commands whenever someone hits play. So this will teleport you into the level, wherever the coordinates of the start of your level are, facing in the direction of the end of the level. And this next command, it says input permission set all players camera disabled. What this does, it makes it so you cannot turn. I have added command blocks under the spawn area to fix that. So once whoever spawns into the game joins, anyone still left who is going to spectate should still be inside of here. And then the command blocks will automatically reset them after the level is done. After the player has joined and has gotten a few blocks out. This next one sets the world spawn. You'll notice it's the same coordinates we put in here. It sets the world spawn to the start of the level instead of inside of the base, the world select area. This is because when someone dies in the level, we do not want them to immediately respawn inside of here, have to redo everything. That would also cause major glitches that have not been patched. So this is the simpler way of doing it. So they have to replay the level until they complete it. His final command here, it kills kill at family equals mob in brackets. What it does, it closes any enemy that has spawned inside of the game will faint, will disappear. And then there are some basic commands for teleporting anyone or setting their game mode to whatever. For over here, repeat unconditional always active. Effect at a tag equals play, which will be introduced later on. Jump boost 1 for true. Now it is crucial you add that tag, otherwise anyone who is in the level will always have jump boost, and it kind of removes the effect of just the one person being Mario. So you can change whatever the tag name is, but you have to remember that tag, because wherever it says tag equals play in my commands, it has to be whatever you put as your tag for your player's tag for wherever this is, for wherever the player is. This one, execute, this one's the long one, I'm not going to say it. This one basically makes it, you can pause this, copy this if you want. It basically makes it to where whenever you jump onto an enemy, it damages them, and if I add stronger enemies later on, where they can take more than one hit, it makes it to where they take damage, but they know it was you who damaged them. So then they still become hostile towards you. This one, tag at anyone who's the player add hop. No, this usually only should be used if there's one player at a time. So this is where it's more crucial that there's one player at a time inside the level. Because what this does, this will add to this. It basically again, you can copy this if you want. You can copy any of this setup for yourself to make your own level of anything you want. And then execute as at a tag equals hop at self at s. Run TP caret caret. It's important to use carets instead of the tiltas because it doesn't work apparently. And point 2 on the middle one. That makes it to where they slowly jump upwards before this runs. It gets a redstone signal carrying to this one where it removes their tag. So anyone who has the tag will be moving upwards and it'll remove it quickly. So it'll do a small little hop. And then for this one, I gave everyone saturation so the hunger bar didn't go down and everyone would be starving, not healing, and that kind of stuff. Didn't want that to happen. Now for some of the more level wide ones. I don't want to get too close to these because then it'll activate. You can use another tutorial to figure this out. One sets your camera to like. Let's see if I can get to an area where I can be close enough but not trigger it. Yep, there we go. So what this does, it tags anyone with a radius of 3, so this should be right under where the player spawns. And so anyone within a radius of 3, it gives them the play tag, so it renders as a player. This, I don't have to be too close to it. You can copy this if you want, I'm not going to say all of it. What it does, you saw how I could not... The input permission one makes it so I could not turn. This one sets the camera to the side instead of in front. And adds that effect. Now all of these commands over here are copies of this. Exact copies of this. But except you can change it depending on what enemy you want. You don't have to, but I use a structure block to be able to copy this setup of the repeating command block, observer, and repeater on top of the blocks with the redstone and a piston. And then this is a redstone block. And this is a sticky piston with redstone. As I said, this is a regular command block. Now, this command, test for at a tag equals play r equals 10. What will happen, anyone with the play tag will automatically go into player mode where it'll look like they're the player. Anyone spectating will have to manually scroll themselves. And they don't have that special view, so they'd have to view themselves from the side. What this does, anyone who's a player within a certain radius of however far away you want, preferably 10 or somewhere within 8 to 10 blocks, it'll trigger this if they detect that player, which will push the sticky piston down, activating this, which summons a zombie or whatever entity you want as the enemy. So it could summon a wither skeleton, a skeleton, a zombie, anything of the sort, and it'll work for all of these. And then over here, once I get to the end of the level, it's a long level, but once I get to the end, notice you can see the castle in the back. It doesn't matter, I've used that effect. Anyways, this block. It teleports anyone within a certain radius, I set it to 5, to inside, I set it to the middle of the lobby. So it teleports them back to the world select area. Anyone in spectator mode will have to manually go back to the world select area. Unfortunately. This one will, if anyone has HUD shown, it'll say on their screen, Mario is a number 1. It's kind of an effect. It's not necessary, but it's an effect that can be added to say, hey, you won, congratulations. This one sets the world spawn back inside of the world select area. This next one re-enables input permission set at everyone camera enabled. So anyone who couldn't turn their cameras like the player. They cannot, as when they're playing the game, they can never turn their character or camera. They can only move the camera by moving their player. This allows them to be able to turn again. Before I figured out how to add this part, I had to manually type in the command to be able to bring it back instead of having the command block there. Well, it's testing. This one sets it back to first person. It sets whenever they are the player, they have a custom camera set, where it'll be way over at the side. This block sets it back to where they're looking wherever their character is looking. This one, kill at E family equals mob. This one was also at the start of the level, it's also at the end. It kills any enemy inside of the level. Since it says at E family equals mob, it does not kill any players, no matter what game mode they're in, or anything. These pits, they're just pits. They don't do anything special. They're just giant pits of doom. You fall into the void, you die, that's it. And that is it. That is the rundown of Super Mario Bros. And Minecraft. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please, I hope you like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends so that we become more popular, so that more people can enjoy our content. Plus, they might be able to use this tutorial for themselves. Might be able to impress their friends. And I hope you have enjoyed. Have a nice day, and see you next time on our new channel.